And you have to be very careful what you say because, you know, they're into crucifixion and all that stuff around here.
Oz is open-minded, but I still think it's a load of old twaddle.
Tell me when you want some magic.
No. You see, I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
How do you know you didn't?
I was not
attempting.
No.
The magic is disappearing.
You're trying to do that, James. I was not trying to do that.
Look.
That's different magic to mine.
That's the energy in my penis doing that. Oh, and it's gone off again. It usually does.
Yes, that's about 4 or 5 seconds. That's about right for you.
Okay, trying to locate cosmic energy is one thing, but the next stage of this cosmology lark really is Olympic standard weirdness. It involves playing this plinky-plonky music to natural oils which are stored in a homemade phallus.
This is a piece of plastic piping, and there's holes cut in the side, and it's playing notes. I don't know, where did this bit come from?
It's amalgam system.
No, this piece here is, what's that made from? Oh, it's glass.
Yes.
Oh, it's a bowl.
It's classic.
Yeah.
Supposedly, this gives energy to these essences, then take it down to a sort of a muck spreader that they've got down there, and put this, like, you know, an eighth of a pint of liquid into this vast, great water tank, and then spray hectare after hectare.
Extract of lavender, extract of rosemary, eye of newt, leg of frog. I really like that tractor. It's very handsome. Don't you think?
So, what does mystic wine actually taste like? This is Domaine Vire's La Coulée d'Or 2001, around £20 a bottle.
The cuvée is Coulée d'Or. It's my white wine.
Qu'est-ce que c'est le grape variety?
Grape variety. Viognier and Roussanne, Clairette and Marsanne. It's a mix of different grapes from Rhône Valley.
Four grapes or 5?
4 grapes.
4 grape varieties. The Viognier and Clairette should deliver aromatic, flowery flavours, perhaps apricot too, while the Marsanne and Roussanne grapes should add a touch of herb and honeysuckle, but frankly, who knows with these guys? Already 5 years old. So you've lost the fresh aromas and you've got something winey.
That sort of almost tomato-y, beany scent again.
I was going to say it's that rather marvellous sweaty scent that is one of the things that white wine gets. It gets older.
They actually smell slightly BO-like.
Yeah, but there's a very beautiful. It sounds really stupid, but there is a very beautiful sort of body odour thing about good white wines as they age. Yes, it's as though you've actually smeared some butter on somebody.
Wow. It smells very strange, but it tastes pretty good, and it also tastes quite... Now, this may just be because I've been wandering around the hills with the bits of copper and the magical tunes and things, but it tastes sort of alternative. It tastes to wine what a nut cutlet does to a Sunday roast, if you see what I mean.
That's what I mean by alternative. Sunday roast to the nut cutlet?
Well, I prefer a Sunday roast, but I like this.
That's enough magic crystals for one day. I'm off to camp to cook dinner. I've left Oz at the carve, coming under the influence of the planets.
He's got his notebook out and he's very excited about the 2003 white or something. Although I have to say, I've stolen a bottle of the 2002 red, and I take back everything I say about the Mystic winemakers. They are brilliant, and this is a truly fabulous drink. Goes particularly well with itself.
The wines are fantastically different.
I think Oz has now completely baffled those really very charming French cosmologists that we've been talking to all day. He will be getting enthusiastic about grape varieties.
That wine smells of black currants and blackberries, it's cassis, and those are really rare things down here.
And they actually won't be able to follow what he's saying, because I can't follow what he's saying when he gets like that. And I'm a fellow English speaker. Sooner or later, they will get bored and make an excuse, and he'll have to come back down to the campsite.
James, I've got you some wonderful stuff. What have you been doing? Cooking for me?
Well, I cooked your noodles, and as usual, you were late and they're spoiled.
And what have I
Having
brought
to
you?
reheat
I've
them.
brought you some of the most stunning red wine that you could possibly drink.
Well, you might say that, but I'd already nicked a bottle anyway.
I've got something better.
I bet you hadn't.
I bet you I bloody have. Now, the Grenache vine is the most widely planted black grape in the world, and this is from 100-year-old vines, and I have to say, it is the absolute spot-on... what am I talking about? It's the absolute spot-on example. That's as far as I can get. What, not full enough? Okay,
No,
here we go.
no. It was
It glass for me or what?
we give her a wine tasting moment. So this is 100-year-old vines,
Yeah.
grown
Up on that
by
hill.
mystics with magic crystals and bits of copper wire,
Yeah.
through which they divine the energy path of the grape. So here we go. Does it actually taste any good?
The only thing, does it taste good?
Yep. It is pretty good, isn't it? Wow.
The thing is,
That is.
isn't that fantastic? And do you think it tastes of minerals?
Yeah.
You taste those great big stones, those walloping great
It's
stones in the
really oily
vineyard.
as well. It's quite an oily wine.
And herbs, you know those herbs that get shoving up your nose?
Yes.
That sort of fantastic
Yep.
thyme and
Yeah.
what was it? Those pine trees, and then you've got this sort of sense of utterly ripe fruit, which is just sort of teetering over into a sort of muscovado, brown sugar kind of richness.
I've no idea what you're talking about, but I will acknowledge that that is a nice drop, as we used to say in Yorkshire.
The conversation flowed well into the early hours.
As did the cosmic nectar.
Would you like beans and sausages or sausages with beans?
Right, sausages with beans.
Coming up, sir.
I want some washing. I'm running out of knickers.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Days ago.
We're heading for the town of Tavel, famous for that fruity girls' drink, rosé. But first, a deviation to deal with our rather embarrassing laundry problem.
I've seen something like this in a school textbook about the history of the Romans. Have you got any washing powder?
Merci beaucoup.
That's so embarrassing. But I don't understand why we can't embrace the current century. I know you're reluctant to do it and go to a laundrette. Your pants are disgusting.
What's wrong with them?
Those are funny pants, aren't they? You've
I
got
think boxes, I mean, they sort of give you more freedom.
those really tight brief pants make you look gay, and they also make you sterile. That's a well-known fact.
Is it?
For the first time in my life, I allowed a woman, i.e. my girlfriend, to go out and buy me some new pants for this trip. Because she said all the old pants are full of holes, which is how I like them.
Well, that keeps you
Because they're
reasonably
familiar,
fresh, doesn't
and
it?
it keeps you aerated.
Aerated, yeah.
And that's what I got, things with bloody flowers on them.
In 1989, the Jaguar XJS convertible was the favoured transport of city slickers and merchant bankers. Today, it's a clothes horse.
Our next stop is Domaine du Joncier, where Marine Roussel's reds are as warm-hearted and spicy as the lady herself, which, of course, James doesn't fail to notice. Marine is also famous for her delectable rosé wines, and James can't wait to show off his limited knowledge.
Rosé wine is made with the red grape, oui,
Yes,
but
that's true.
the skins are removed
Yeah.
before it goes to dark. But this one is quite dark, it's quite red. This is probably
Yeah.
what claret looked like in the
It's-
old days of the wine geese Irish merchants, and other things I've read on a poster somewhere.
No, you didn't. I taught them to you in the car.
Here we go. Smells very rosy. Very nice.
It's full body.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it's quite minerally as well. It's
Yeah.
very fresh.
Very